What's up everyone, this is Rayuka here, and today I am playing Skyforge Season 2 Story, that is. So, I'm gonna start this journey yet again, and continue where I last left off. Enjoy.
I'm happy to be able to meet you here. Would you comment on Thais' disappearance? You're here because of her, right? An elder goddess is a traitor? Who would have imagined? Oh, what treachery! Oh, really? Well, it is a very, very odd story. But trust my professional judgment here. An astute person such as Iana would not leave anything up to chance. Sure, Iana may not really care about Thais' disappearance, but you can bet my readers do. I feel like I should just conduct my own investigation. No problem at all. I'm simply going to investigate this by myself. But should it happen that I need help, I know who I can count on, right? My goodness, that's unbelievable. I'll take a look at the place where Laertes and Thais last met. After that, I will go to Naori. I'll be in touch. Take care. What
Quest
enemy
complete.
are we up against this time
Compiling
around?
status report.
Reapers and carrions.
Everything is fine, really.
I understand that you don't trust me. I remember the last time we met. The circumstances were, let's say, far from pleasant. Perhaps today will be a different experience. Let me say it again. I'm not the enemy. I'd like us to meet properly. As I hope you can see, I mean you absolutely no harm. Your curious journalist friend is alive and well, and I'll let her go, under one circumstance. Promise me you will help me find Thais. All right, very well. Thais did have a few close friends. They all played a part in the conspiracy. I know that one of them is in Rokul Hollow now and in a rather difficult situation. Since they've been abandoned by their mistress, they are confused, and they would probably be willing to cooperate. That's all I can do. You will have to take care of the rest. You may find it hard to believe, but Thais and I were close once. She got bored and found herself another man. His name was Laertes. I believed my life was over at that time, for the first couple of days. But on the third one, I was fine. After all, a woman is free to change her mind. And my true love is, and has always been, science. One particular research project consumed me. So imagine when Thais showed up many years later. I was thankfully completely immune to her charms, and was not tempted by the bait. I assume poor Laertes must have been less lucky. I could have easily been in Laertes' place. This was not clear to me at first. But when I finally realized it, I did what I could to stop Thais. Do you know why? No, I did not do it out of spitefulness. The reason I did it was because I wanted to protect Aelion. I understand. Very well. I swear I will tell you everything I can from the very beginning. And then you can decide for yourself what I am and what you want to do about it. After that, if you still consider me a villain, so be it. We'll go our separate ways. Because as it stands right now, we are simply wasting time. That's the way. I've got to hand it to you. You know when it's time to act. Unlike most people I encounter, they sure do love to talk. Residents of the sea are more practical in this respect. I mean, tell me, when was the last time you saw a talking fish?
Quest complete. Compiling status report.
Our partnership has been a source of invaluable experience. It's truly amazing. I'm going to stay right here and write Proteus's story, no matter what happens. This is the first documented contact with a specimen of a hostile race. The first! My name will make it into history books. This is
Mission
unbelievable.
successfully completed.
Priceless material.
Reminder, regular warranty maintenance required.
Yes. Yes.
Did Thais send you here? Oh gods, I knew something terrible happened. I knew it right away. As soon as Thais stopped answering our prayers. No, this place is not that dangerous. We went to Ithilien
With our sister, Leonella.
We went to Ithilien with Sister Leonella.
Athlon is a settlement not far from here.
We were there when the whole mess started. All these monsters and the invasion, you know.
We ran away and Leonella stayed. She promised she would find us later.
But she didn't.
Please, you must find her.
You aren't
Quest
from around
data
here, are
added
you?
to archives.
No, I'm not from around here.
Safety level in the area, 99.
Avila, Cassia, are they okay? That's a load off my mind. Thank you. But something tells me that Thais didn't send you. A criminal, then. So she actually did it. I was afraid it would come to that. Be quiet. I know what you want. I'll tell you everything I know, but first you need to save the others. Hector and Henna don't know anything. They haven't done anything wrong. I'm not telling you anything else. Not until I know that Hector and Henna are safe. I'm quite certain your followers can help you find them.
Mission successfully completed.
It's a great honor to see you again. What do we need to do? I didn't know Thais had friends. I'll talk to the lay sisters. No, it's not that. Those lay sisters were so pushy. I barely managed to get anything from them. Certainly. I wouldn't dare get back without anything to show you. Hector is doing research in Siblayan Heights. Although I'm not sure what research a lay sister of the goddess of love can do, the other one, Henna, is visiting a friend at Thornius's camp.
Mission successfully completed.
For some reason. Did Thais send you, or are you here because of her? I understand. Rumors reached this place too. I knew they were true and Theus did not show up at the time we agreed upon. I worry about her. She has always been reckless and ruled by emotions. I worry, but I don't know where she is. If Theus is gone, there is no point in hiding anything. No, not that. It's too dangerous to hide anything now. Others who played part in this story may also be in danger. Even... His name is Melant. He is one of Theus's alchemists. You may have met him before. Yes, perhaps. There are people who can see the light of love and those who are not capable. Thais was one of the few who could. I will be on her side no matter what and will never leave her. There isn't enough love in the world. I don't know where Thais is. I don't even know where Melant is. But I'm sure that if you find Melant, he will lead you to her one way or another. Please save him. He's Thais's true love.
This place
Quest
is
data
swarming
added
with
to archives.
wardens. We need to go.
Threat level, maximum.
Thank you. I thought I was going to die here. If I only knew, we couldn't make sense of what was happening. Suddenly the heaters turned on to the max, every single one of them. While we were trying to switch them off, the ice started to thaw. Those creatures broke free and started killing everyone they saw. I managed to hide. We are studying sea creatures. They arrived at Aelion over 100 years ago and have been evolving in this new environment. Our research will help us fight them and maybe even gain some knowledge of our world. Our expedition is hardly the first. The Gothroar once performed a great feat here. He froze an entire army of sea creatures in order to stop their invasion. The largest discovered troop is located in this area. Our main find is a giant kraken. First we thought our equipment had malfunctioned, but no. It really is that big. We had to set up camp right next to it. There's no way we could move that monstrous thing. We're in the main base now. There's also a camp right next to the kraken, and a small station on the edge of the glacier, as well as a few checkpoints where we take readings. We get these things out of the ice and start unfreezing them. Of course we don't want to revive them. Our goal is to soften the tissue enough to take samples and then freeze them again. Well, anything can happen. We keep containers of liquid nitrogen at hand just in case. We plan to study the kraken today, so we all sent our containers there. And of course, now that we're defenseless, trouble comes knocking. Well, this is strange. We lost contact with the camp near the kraken.
Warning. Critical speed. Nearing coating melting point. Object type, hostile creature remains. Sending data to research center.
Fortunately, no one was here. Luckily, our team was on a break. When the heater turned on, the heat attracted Yursons, and they killed all the kelps.
Switching to grief mode. Reminder, regular warranty maintenance required.
Everyone is dead. The camera has been destroyed. Wait, Dr. Thorius wasn't among them. So he escaped. We should also check the camp at the edge of the glacier. This is the worst thing that could have happened. Everyone's dead. This is a nightmare. There's a camera here too. Just send me the footage.
Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete.
Apparently someone switched on the heaters. This is no accident, it's a diversion. We need to find out what's going on in the farm camp.
You sweetie! Thank you for everything! Rufus, your research is dangerous! Take a look, the sea creatures are everywhere! I had enough of them in Naori!
Henna, it's my job. Let's discuss everything later when we're alone. I'm a scientist, and like I said, it's my job. And it was Henna that came here to see me. Yes, I am well aware. This meeting was, how do they put it? Predestined. Here's how it'll go. Henna will tell you everything she knows, okay? And you will forget about us. Promise me.
About Thais? Has something bad happened to her? I knew it! I could feel it in my heart! Don't judge her too harshly, for true love is a gift from up above.
All right, I'll help you wrap up this little drama. Thais fell in love with a mortal.
She must have been so afraid to lose him.
So very afraid. And that's the reason why she agreed to deal with Thanatos.
Thanatos promised to make him immortal, and promised that they would walk hand in hand through all of eternity together.
And that their ashes would become one with the stardust, floating towards new worlds.
How beautiful!
Henna, that was foolish of you. That is all we can say. Whether you find Thais or not is no longer our concern. We would just like to live our mortal lives in peace. The games of the gods are dangerous. You can easily lose your mind.
Mission
Let's just go
successfully
away,
completed.
to the end of the world. Away from these intrigues and invasions.
What a wonderful weather. Good to see you. You probably want to know where Thais is. I don't know. There's no reason for me to lie. Hannah and Hector must have told you everything. Thais fell in love with a mortal and made a deal with Thanatos, who promised eternal life for her beloved. Melant is the one Thais deeply cares about. If there's anyone who knows where she is, it's him. You will probably find him near Aveston Tower.
Quest complete. Compiling status report. Probability of this meeting was low. Initiating surprise and joy modes.
As you know, Thanatos is not Aelion's only enemy. There are other great gods out there that are from other worlds, and these gods have been sending their avatars to Aelion for many centuries now. We call these other gods heralds of invasion, and they are extremely powerful creatures.
They're enemies, and they continue to do things to test our strength, searching for weakness.
But at the same time, these creatures provide us with opportunities. For example, each time we fight them is another opportunity we have to become even more powerful.
More about this later, but it's best that you remember. A lesser god becomes an elder god once they defeat 6 heralds.
There used to be. But whether or not it's good or it is bad, only one is available to you at this very moment.
That's how I became an elder goddess, battling the avatars of great gods. This is what awaits you. Also...
Iana, I'm sorry, but my presence is no longer required. An old friend has come to see me. One whom I must speak with immediately, I'm afraid. My apologies, once again.
An old friend? Let's get back on topic. I'm sure you'll have no trouble at all defeating the heralds. But becoming a god will take time, and we need support right at this moment. My adepts found Nerion. Of course he is a traitor, but he is also an elder god. I am sure that he is aware he took the wrong side, and we can easily bring him back into our ranks. See, I can learn from my mistakes. In old catacombs, Eli sealed the Mantides there hundreds of years ago. The location is unknown, but you have handled even more difficult tasks than this one. That's all. I hope you will return with good news. That doesn't really matter right now. You have been charged with a task of great importance. You should know this. Melant will be the bait. One day Thais will come after him, and that is when they will pay for their crimes. Do not worry. The invasion's over. Now go. Your task is very important to Aelion.
Forgive me for interrupting your train of thought, but I'd like to give you something. A small gift. My advice. You can find me at the Divine Observatory.
Creatures similar to you in appearance detected.
I'm sorry if I've impeded the progress towards your goals. But trust me, for this conversation we are having will greatly shorten your journey. Now, the catacombs. Asterius, my good friend, what do you know of them?
A vast labyrinth of underground tunnels. Long and confusing, easy to get lost in. They were carved long ago, before the Mantide invasion. Yes, it was. There was a time when Aelion's residents took interest in the world around them. Famous geoscouts, fearless and curious. They became the subject of legends. I wish I could get my hands on their reports. I simply cannot express to you how beneficial it would be to me. It would be a great help indeed, indeed.
Well, now we have finally reached the heart of the matter. Asterius, take a look. Perhaps the solution of your problem is right in front of you. I'm telling you both the same thing. Help one another out, and you will both emerge winners.
Old trickster.
I'm giving you the advice I promised you. Without the map, you will become lost in the catacombs after the first turn.
I'd sign my name under every word, my friend. These underground galleries are vast. Fortunately, it would be possible for me to obtain a map for you. That fire in the eyes. Oh, youth has no patience, and I have no endurance for it. But please, bear with me for a few more minutes. As I have said before, ancient knowledge was stored in each one of Eli's temples. Almost all of them that have been destroyed have since been rebuilt by now. But their stores of information were unfortunately completely plundered. There is a possibility, however, that some protected by magic can still be found. Metarchus stumbled across several of them while he was on his journey, and so I am requesting that you go and visit one of these places, perhaps the most promising one as we see it. Metarchus will do it. You will be the conduit of his powers. Step closer to him. Now off you go, and may the best of luck accompany you on your journey.
Quest complete. Compiling status report. Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%.
So that is the end of today's playthrough. Anyways, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. Also, drop a like if you like what you're seeing here, of course. And as always, this is Rayuka here saying thanks for watching. And until next time, everyone, sayonara.